Welcome back everyone, it's Garland here bringing you another Tera video. And today we are going to be doing a small tutorial on Ghillieglade. Ghillieglade was recently put back into the game on console, so we're going to go ahead and just show you guys what exactly to do and how to get there. So for starters on how to get there, if you are an elite, all you have to do is simply go to your elite status, scroll on down to the Valek's opportunity, and teleport in. If you are a non-elite member, however, you have to spend a little Vanguard currency to buy the teleportation scroll. So we're here in Highwatch. Simply come over to the Vanguard vendors,
Are you here for a reason?
and they should be right at the top here. Velik's Opportunity is what you want to buy. Now you will notice these do cost 100 Vanguard credits each. I believe on PC they only cost 15 credits each. But coming from console and PC, there are noticeable differences. However, we can look at the Alkahis box, which still is 1,000 Vanguard credits each. On PC, they're like 200 Vanguard credits each. So the Velik's Opportunity has been increased as well. Like I said, it's about 15 credits on PC and 100 on console. Now, I do want to note, if you're an elite member, you'll be able to enter Ghillieglade 4 times a day per character. However, if you are non-elite, you will only be able to enter twice. So you only have to buy 2 of these scrolls. So let's go ahead and teleport over there. Once you teleport into the sanctuary, you'll simply just activate the teleporter. Keep in mind, this is 100% solo, guys. This is a solo instance. Upon entering the instance, you want to make sure you go ahead and decide what you want to do. So this is the first part of the tutorial that I would like to go over. If you go ahead and look at the map, there's going to be 2 options available for you. You can either do and follow the quest line within the instance, or you can skip right to the boss. If you want to go ahead and do the entire instance, normally it takes anywhere from 10 minutes to 15 minutes, depending on, how well equipped your character is. Ghillieglade isn't too terrible. I was able to do it with item level 355, and the higher you go, the faster you'll do it, most likely. Now, like I said, there is options available to you. You can go ahead and do the first 2 phases and then go to the boss. Now, if you do the first 2 phases, you're going to go to the boss and you're going to have the option to take a damage crystal or a healing crystal, as well as you only have to kill the crystal itself. Whereas if you skip right to the boss, you will have to fight the crystal and the boss, and you will not get any bonus crystals to aid you, as the damage crystal and the healing crystal will not be available there. So simply go ahead, run down the path here to start the quest. I strongly suggest that everyone starts by doing the full instance, and then if you're able to skip to the boss, then that's up to you. Please note that there are no different rewards, so if you skip to the boss or you do the entire event, you're still going to end up with the same rewards. The only thing that you're going to do or benefit from skipping to the boss ahead of time is you're going to save a lot of time. Now, this first phase is fairly easy. There's 4 crystals here, and monsters will spawn out of the crystals, and you simply just have to protect the gatekeeper. Every once in a while, he will destroy a crystal, and it'll spawn like a little mini-boss. It's not terribly hard. You have to kill 100 total enemies to get all of the crystals defeated. Alright guys, as we come to the end of the first phase here, we are still protecting the gatekeeper. We just have to kill a couple more mobs. Like I said, you have to kill 100 total. So we'll go ahead and finish this up. About 1 more wave, and that should be it. He should destroy the final crystal here. This is the downfall of the first phase, is that they don't really spawn very fast, but it's to give lesser geared players time to kill everything. And there you go. Once you finish it, it'll come up as you protected the gatekeeper, and you can move on to the final phase. So we will take the path over here to the right and do the second phase. Also, keep in mind that you have to do both phases, guys. You can't just do one phase thinking you're going to get the damage buff and then go to the boss. You have to do both of these phases. So here we are at the second phase, and now we have to protect the Guardian. So in phase 1, you have to protect the Gatekeeper. In the second phase, you have to protect the Guardian. Now, to protect the Guardian, you're going to spawn these two big stone monsters, and all you have to do is keep aggro on them so they don't reach the Guardian. The Guardian will increase his health every second. You have to get him to 100%. So you have to maintain aggro on these, which also differs from the PC, because on PC, all you have to do is hit these once and you will generate aggro, and then you simply just run them in circles. It doesn't work like that on console, guys. You're going to have to maintain aggro the entire time on these until the Guardian reaches his 100%. Alright guys, and you can see we are finishing the second phase right now. The Guardian is almost at 100% health. Like I said, it is kind of a pain because you do have to main aggro on these mobs, because, you know, it is different on PC. But once the Guardian reaches 100%, he will jump up and kill the crystal as well as the two mobs. And thus that will lead to the end of phase 2. So there you go. You protected the Guardian. So now we've protected the Gatekeeper as well as the Guardian, and we are now able to go to the end boss. Now, like I said, if you do the two events, you won't have to fight the boss itself. You only have to do the crystal. One other thing I would like to mention that is on PC, I'm not sure if it's working on console right now, is if you're a priest or a mystic, you're also going to gain a 50% DPS buff on top of any other buffs. So here you can see you have the option of taking a healing crystal or the destruction, which is the DPS crystal. Now the decision is up to you. I always take the DPS crystal, as this isn't very hard. However, if you're needing to take the healing crystal, then by all means, please do take the healing crystal. You can only have one of these, so go ahead and take the whatever crystal you choose. Go ahead and cross the bridge. Now, as I mentioned, if you do both of the events, you only have to kill the crystal, guys. You won't have to kill the tree boss. If you skip to the end, you're going to have to kill both. So let's go ahead and melt this crystal down. It's fairly easy. Typical Tera stuff, just stay out of anything red, avoid any damage, etc. And just go ahead and, you know, melt the crystal down. And there you go, guys. Once you kill the crystal, the event is over. There will be a minor little cutscene, if you want to say, or interaction between the two, the Guardian and the boss, and then the chest will spawn. So let's go ahead and take a look at the rewards overall. Now, like I said, once again, if you do skip right to the boss, you will have to fight this guy as well. So the instance takes anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes. If you don't skip right to the boss, that's up to you. So go ahead and go over here, kill the treasure chest, and get your loots, guys. Mostly you can get potions out of here, Titan's Embers, some Lacquerant's Charm, crystal boxes, Master Alkahest, and then as well as the new currency for Ghillieglade is going to be your Goldfinger tokens. And that's what you're going to be doing. Now, right now on console, however, these are bugged, I believe, because you're able to put these tokens in the bank on PC. You're not able to do that on console. Right now, they're bound to character on console. I've let the developer team know, so hopefully maybe this does change. As it sits right now, you would need 80 of these. If you go ahead and click on your token, you would need 80 tokens just to get a random RNG box. Now, opening the box is going to lead you to an innerwear piece that won't be bound, so you will be able to sell it if you get the wrong one. But yeah, you know, there are a few different innerwear pieces, so the chances of you getting the one you want is pretty, you know, difficult to do, especially when you need 80 tokens per box. Now, if you had multiple characters, for instance, and you were farming Ghillieglade multiple times a day on multiple characters, and then, you know, storing them all for one character, then that wouldn't be that bad. But as it sits right now on console, these are bound to character, unfortunately, and you have to accumulate 80 tokens per box. So it is what it is, guys. Now, when you are done in here, you will have to manually reset, so don't forget to go ahead and reset. And then it will simply zone you out of the instance. So that is going to conclude today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Ghillieglade is easy. I recommend doing it. You know, you're going to gain free materials as well as work on your innerwear. Is it 100% necessary to do? No. I mean, you can rely on the market. You can farm gold and then just go ahead and buy the innerwear piece that you personally need. So the decision is yours. This is just a small tutorial. We didn't really go in depth much about anything, but it's pretty self-explanatory. So hopefully you enjoyed the video, guys.